Hey friends, welcome back to Belle's Library. Tonight I am doing an announcement video for March of the Mammoths. So this is a reading challenge hosted by Old Blues Chapter and Verse. I will put his channel down in the description for you. And in this challenge, we are to read at least one work in the month of March that is 800 pages or more. So that is how he is defining a mammoth, something that is 800 pages or more. I don't read very many of those. I don't know if I just don't have the attention span. I think what it really is I really want to get more books read in a month, right? And so I'm looking for quantity, maybe over quality. I don't know. I read a lot of good quality books too, but anyway, that's what we're doing. So I have picked out a few books from my shelves to show you guys some of the choices that I have, some of the things I have available that are in that page range. But before I do, I want to show off this mammoth that came in the mail for me, probably, I think I picked it up maybe 5 days ago. And this is the complete works of Jane Austen in this beautiful volume. So pretty with these pretty gold edges. This is just a gorgeous book, and it was sent to me anonymously by one of my viewers, I'm assuming, because I have my P.O. box in my description box and there was no name on this. So whoever you are, thank you so much for sending this. It's beautiful. It'll be beautiful in my collection. I am super excited about this. And so this gives me the good opportunity also to announce that I am headed to England in maybe 9 weeks maybe. Taking my second oldest daughter, who is 17. She's getting ready to graduate. And so before I graduate her, we are going to take a trip to England. She's never been before. And so we are going to go, we're going to start off in Bath and then on to Winchester. We're going to do a day kind of seeing Stonehenge and a couple other places. And then, let's see, after Winchester, then we are going to London and we're going to spend a few days in London. So she has several museums that she wants to see, and she wants to see the Roman baths and Stonehenge and all that. So it's going to be super fun. I'm really excited to show her around one of my favorite places. And so that is going to really be getting me in the mood because I'm planning on going back in September for the Jane Austen Festival in Bath, which I used to do every year before COVID, and then I haven't had a chance to since. So I get to go back and I'm super excited. So this will be super fitting, definitely, to get me in the mood for that. So again, thank you, anonymous viewer. It is so sweet to get gifts in the mail. All right, so my TBR shelf, or shelves, I have 2 full bookcases full of the books that I have on my TBR pile. It's insane. They contained 3 mammoth-sized books that I could choose from. But before I show you those, I want to show you one that I have completed. Whoa, I'm about ready to drop it in my face. In case you're looking for some, this author, Edward Rutherford, is one of my favorite historical fiction writers. I read London, I don't know, it's been a couple years. This book is over 1,100 pages long, so super long, and it did take me several weeks, but I just took my time and I really enjoyed it. He tells just kind of like family sagas, so I can't remember, I think there may have been 6 or 7 families that started off. It basically tells the history of London through the history of these families. So it starts off in like as ancient as the guy can go and still, you know, have some bit of authenticity. And these families are clans at the time, right? And so they just start off doing their thing, and it's all along the Thames River. And so they're in London, right, where London eventually comes up. So it's the original settlements as he imagined, and then slowly building into, you know, little more city, and all of the different, you know, things that have happened there. You know, the people who have tried to come in and conquer and try to displace, and just all of history. Basically, it goes up through, I think, the 90s, like the mid 90s, with these, you know, 6 families or so, and tells the history of London. So I love this. It's such a fantastic story. He has several like these. So I have 2 more that I have on my shelf are the one about Sarum. So this one follows 5 families from what he says 10,000 years ago. I don't think the earth is that old, but, you know, primitive beginnings basically is what he's saying here, through whatever's modern times in his book here. And so it's going to be taking place in that area of Sarum, like Salisbury, Stonehenge, Avebury, maybe all that part of the country. I'm not sure. So that is one option. And then the second option is this book on New York. Same author, same idea. So he's telling the history of New York here, and he starts off with it being a Native American fishing village all the way through, you know, the attack on the World Trade Center. And I don't know how much further than that, but same idea. I think that this, I just think these are going to be so great. I love reading about history from, you know, a fictional perspective, but somebody who really like knows what they're doing. Someone who's really been, you know, writing on it a while or researching on it quite a while. Kind of reminds me of Peter Ackroyd as a really fantastic fictional storyteller, which he may be actually. I do have Peter Ackroyd's fiction book on my TBR in there too, but I haven't read it yet. But anyway, speaking of Peter Ackroyd, this is the third option, and this is The Biography of London by Peter Ackroyd. And I think this is probably going to be my pick. Like I said, I am planning to visit England twice this year. I read so many books about London. I have read so many books. I mean, it's literally like, it's like this one, right? It's like the same idea, but I can't get enough. So this is probably the one I'm going to pick. And to be fair, like to be really honest with you guys, it's, you know, a Mammoth is supposed to be 800. It is 801 pages, and that's only because I'm counting the index. Is that cheating? Please say no, because this is really the one that I want to read. And so it actually, the story part of it, wow, okay. So it looks like the story part of it actually ends on 760. So, oh, but the sources is actually, he says it's an essay on sources, and I think sources could be counted as a chapter. So if that were the case, then 773. So you guys tell me. I will take your vote. Should this count? Should it not? Technically, it's 801 pages because the index, don't forget, if I promise to skim the index, can that be my pick? Honestly, we should read whatever we want to read, right? But it is fun to challenge ourselves. This one, New York, is 860. And then this one on Sarum is just a little over 1,000. So I only have a couple days to really decide. But I don't know, now that I'm looking at them, I kind of maybe want to read the New York one. I don't know. I'll probably let you know when I do my February wrap-up video. All right, so that is my announcement. I am in. This is me saying I am in for March of the Mammoths. Let me know if you guys are joining it, what you're planning on reading, if you have any great ideas. All right, have a great day. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.